Hey there, you awesome bipeds, quadrupeds, and even the occasional dinosaurs. It is I, Little Wolf, and welcome to my den. Go ahead and come on in, but please wipe your paws before entering, and go ahead and take a seat by the fire. The cauldron is bubbling, so you can have your choice of tea, coffee, or hot chocolate. And it is now Monday again, and it's a day that most people dread, at least in the generation that I was growing up, because usually Monday meant either going to work or you're going back to school. And so I want to be able to help people out, not dread this day so much, by putting out cartoons that you can enjoy and hopefully get you through at least a half hour of your day. And if you need any other help besides that, you can always hit me up in my Discord of either Little Wolf's Den or my Swordsmen group. And of course, if I'm not there, a bunch of my friends on there would be willing to sit down and talk with you, or just listen to you vent, or even possibly point you out in any direction that might be able to serve some help. But if you don't think you can do that, or talk to any of your friends and family, I hope you're willing to at least give the U.S. Suicide Hotline number a call, which is 1-800-273-8255. Once again, that's 1-800-273-8255. And if you're into texting more, you can do 741-741. And if you're in any other country outside of the US, you can always hit up suicide.org/international suicide hotlines.html. And they'll give you a list of websites that you can check out, and they'll have numbers and things like that to be able to help you out if you feel the need. I would much rather hear about your problems than hear about something happening to you later on in the future. Okay, so, like I said, it's that time of the week again where we're going to sit down and revisit some old vintage cartoons. And, of course, we're going to jump into with Betty Boop. And this one is from 1935, and it's called Swat the Fly. Pudgey the pup is sleeping peacefully, and Betty Boop is happily making batter. But a pesky housefly disturbs their quiet day. Soon Betty is throwing batter everywhere in the house, hoping to catch the fly, but all she does is break her windows, destroy her glass cabinets, and splatter the entire house with the gooey mixture. Meanwhile, Pudgey, hoping to catch the fly himself, has jumped into the dough she was rolling, and now he's stuck in it. And, of course, I'd like anything with dogs, and, of course, Betty Boop is always fun. So let's see what happens when all of these are mixed together into a nice dough. Anything with Betty Boop and Pudgey the dog is always a fun winner in my book. And so let's jump into another cartoon here. And this one, again, is another Tom and Jerry cartoon, but not the cat and mouse one, but the humans. And it's from 1932, and it's called Plain Dumb. I kind of saw this title, and I kind of thought of a bunch of the flat earthers we have to deal with online, so it's the reason why I picked it out. I didn't realize it was a Tom and Jerry cartoon until I looked up the IMDb for it. But here it says Tom and Jerry are transporting goods via airplane to Africa. But being white men, they're worried they won't be safe, so they put on blackface to fit in. That was a pretty big popular thing back then, which is pretty frowned upon now. Of course, I don't think it was ever really okay to do that. At least I hope it wasn't. Once they are wearing it, they adopt black dialect and fully inhabit their new characters. They crash into the ocean and use the wings of the plane as a raft. Before reaching land, they suffer the advances of an over-affectionate octopus and many serious dangers from sharks, a swordfish, and a whale. Once on land, they're frightened by fantastic creatures and duck into a cave. Inside, it's even worse when they encounter the living skeleton in blackface. And upon exiting the cave, things are even worse when they are discovered by cannibals. And anytime they talk about Africa, I always think it's weird that they bring cannibals into a thing, and I know that there are many cannibalistic tribes out there, but I mean, they were usually set deep into the jungle and didn't want to really interact with anyone, at least from all the stuff I've seen about them. But let's see what happens with Tom and Jerry.
Flights of Africa, we'll be heroes. Look, there's Africa. Hooray! We won't be safe in Africa. We'll disguise ourselves.
Well, I'm so glad to see you again. them they got nothing in the ocean. Traffic and waves gets heavy. When it gets tangled, it makes knots. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't want to go to Africa. Wait a minute. Is we in Africa? No, we ain't in Africa. Does it look like we is gonna get to Africa? It sure don't. Then what have you got to kick about? Stop that tickling me. You stop tickling me. This ain't no time for us to be laughing. Little fishes in the brook. Look here, man. These are sharks. Will they eat you? If they don't, they'll sure mess you up plenty. We's running, ain't we? But we ain't getting no place. Something fishy about this. We've been saved by a submarine. Oh, this is a whale. Where is he going? Well, Kim, I don't speak whaling. He's going too fast. How is we going to stop him? Get on his nose and smother him. Where is we? We the same place together? What was that? How do I know? Jerry, stop that whistling. I ain't whistling. Jerry, turn loose my leg. I ain't holding your leg. Jerry, you ain't holding me? No. Jerry, please say yes, you is holding me. Good Lord, I'm ready, indeed I'm ready. Oh, good Lord, I'll be ready when the great day comes to glory, hallelujah. Ready, indeed I'm ready. Oh, good Lord, I'll be ready when the great day comes. Go! Go!
that cartoon out of the way, we are one step closer to our time in the den ending. But before we do that, I did find a fun, interesting Felix the Cat one. And I know it's been a while since we've done one of his, and a lot of times for me it's because a lot of them that I have found really have no sound or audio. Sometimes they're just completely silent, so it's kind of tough to find a good one to be able to slip in. But I was able to find one from 1923, and it's called Felix the Ghost Breaker. And this one actually has like a symphony orchestra playing, so at least it has some sound. And it says here that Felix is trying to get some sleep in a graveyard, but keeps getting bothered by a ghost. He follows the ghost to the house of an old farmer, and the ghost proceeds to terrorize the old man. And when the farmer calls for help from the police, the ghost terrorizes them too. Felix, however, suspects something fishy is going on, and with the help of some farmer's donkey, gets to the bottom of things. So one of Mute Donkey's old family members helps out. Oh, that's kind of cool. And we love you, Donkey. Please keep being our producer, no matter how much you fail. Love you. Alright, so let's jump in and see what happens with Felix the cat. And with that cartoon done, sadly our time here in the den is now coming to an end. But I was happy to be able to share these cartoons with you bipeds, quadrupeds, and occasional dinosaurs, and I'm so happy you're able to jump into the den with me and have some fun. I hope you enjoyed your coffee, tea, or hot chocolate, and I hope you enjoyed the cartoons. And if you did, please go ahead and hit a quick thumbs up on there, and leave a comment, just for the algorithm. And share this video with a friend of yours who might enjoy old cartoons. They might have some fun with it. And let them know there are many more where that came from. And if you want to help out even more, remember, please keep going out and wearing your mask when you exit buildings and things like that, where you might come in contact with other bipeds or other creatures, because that'll help you from spreading around the sickness, and that's always a help. And if you haven't done it yet, please go out and get your vaccines or your booster shots, because that'll help too in the long run. And if you can at all possible, please keep social distancing, because all of these three things together will help keep us safe and those around us safe, and keep us going until the next day. And it'll also help those out who cannot go out and get their vaccines because of certain allergies or things like that, other such complications. And that's what we want to do, is help each other out as much as we can, especially a certain kitty that we know. And so, all of this being said and done, I love all you bipeds, quadrupeds, and occasional dinosaurs so much, and thank you for coming to the den today and spending this time with me. I love you so much, and until next time, Wolf out.